What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and today it's an update video because there's a couple things to update you guys on. First of all, the Stock Car Extreme and Formula Truck key giveaway. That is over and done with. That's taken care of. If you got a key, congratulations, you won. If not, well, better luck next time. Next up, the GTR2 season mode playthrough. There's a little bit of a story time here on this one. A little bit of saltiness involved. There's a little bit of saltiness involved. Many of you guys will remember several months ago now I announced doing a GTR2 season mode playthrough, and at that time I had already done about a month and a half of testing and tweaking the game and configuring it and getting all the mods and everything set up the way I wanted it to get the best overall GTR2 experience. Because to me, GTR2 is a very special game. It's probably my most played racing sim of all time, and it probably will be for a very long while because I played the snot out of that game. I really like that game. It's a special game to me that I want to do justice to and do it the best possible way. But, well, let's put it this way. I went to record the first race of the season, and I got about halfway through, and it started to rain. Next thing you know, the AI that I'm racing with absolutely, driving my brains out, just as best as I possibly can to run in the middle of the field with the Viper, which is the way I wanted it to be set up to be realistic. Once it started to rain, the AI was suddenly about 7 seconds a lap faster than what I could possibly do, which really annoyed me because of changing weather conditions and the way the AI responds to it. It really annoyed me. But we're about halfway through the race at that point, and it's a race where I was going to need to make a one pit stop to get fuel to make it to the end. So I figured I'll make a pit stop, change onto wet weather tires, fill the car full of fuel. That'll be my one pit stop. So, they're going faster than me basically because they already, air quotes, have wet weather tires on, more or less. And it'll all end up washing out in the end. Well, it didn't at all. At all. The car was slightly faster to the tune of about 2 or 3 seconds a lap faster, but we were still 4 seconds off the pace. And to make matters even worse, for some reason the pit crew never put fuel in the car. And I actually went back and I watched the video back that I had recorded, and I saw myself change all the settings and everything and set up the pit stop, and I still cannot for the life of me figure out why I didn't get any fuel. So I basically rage quit the game, uninstalled the game entirely with reckless abandon and blatant disregard, no remorse at all, and no regrets, and I'd do it again. But with that, it threw away a lot of work, and a lot of tweaking, and a lot of tuning, and a lot of playing around in Notepad. And you know what? Like I said, I'd do it again. But that's that, because that is a very, very, very serious issue. I've since reinstalled the game, and I've done more tweaking and everything, and I've come to the point where I'm either going to say, you know what? It's either not going to happen the way I want it to happen, or alternatively, something else needs to be done, which I'm thinking the way I'm going to tackle GTR2, because I still really want to do something with it, because like I said, that game is special to me. What I'm going to end up doing, I think, is, providing you guys would like to see it, of course, so let me know in the comment section down below, is running through the custom championships that are available, which is sort of like a almost Gran Turismo-like mode, where you have shorter races to the tune of, for the most part, they're less than 10 laps, but at the same time that does give me the advantage of going through so many different cars, at a rapid pace, and some races are during the day and during the night, so it should be still exciting to watch. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that, because I think that'll be the best way to handle GTR2 on this channel. Next up, Tokyo Extreme Racer 3. This is something where every now and then I keep getting comments about it. People saying, why did I stop this playthrough, or I should continue it. And I'm not against the idea, but it just became one of those things where it just wasn't popular enough for me to bother uploading them and going through all that hassle to actually get the videos out the door. It's something where I'm open to it. Maybe I'll go ahead and do a episode or 2 more, and depending on the reaction, carry on with that series. But it's just one of those things where, even though it's very easy to record that game and not difficult to make videos, it's just kind of one of those things where, is it really worth doing, because it's totally different from everything else that I do on this channel anyway. So it's either a really cool change of pace that's totally different than everything else, or it's just totally pointless. So I don't know. You might see more of it, you might not. No guarantees. Next up, carrying on the theme of non-racing sim discussion here in this video. This one's not going to go into effect until a little while down the road, but I figured I might as well bring it up here rather than somewhere else, such as randomly mentioning it in some race towards the end of the race or something where nobody's going to hear it. But September 1st, Metal Gear Solid 5. I will be playing that game. No, I'm not uploading any footage of it. No, I'm not doing a walkthrough or anything like that. I just want to play the game by myself as I want to play the game and just do whatever the heck I want to do in that game. More or less take a break in general. But, you know, the hype levels for me, the excitement is off the charts for that game. You know, this is maybe the biggest video game launch ever for me because, well, Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite franchises out there. And if you know anything about the storyline in general, you realize how big of a part Metal Gear Solid 5 is to the overall storyline, which is what is a big factor in the games in general, besides cutscenes. But you know, I'm definitely going to be playing that, and because I'm going to be playing that game, I'm not going to be playing racing games or racing sims, which means that there's not going to be that much, if anything at all, uploaded for probably a week or 2 or 3 or 3 months. Yeah, I'm excited. Some of you guys might know Metal Gear Online. It's a thing that's going to be coming down the road. I am playing on PC, so that's not going to be until January. It might be that I do end up doing some stuff with that portion of the game, more or less, and posting some of that stuff, but I don't know. That's really still far away, seeing how that's January 2016 on PC. But yeah, just don't expect anything at all to be uploaded in early September, because it's probably not going to happen. Alrighty, enough going on about Metal Gear Solid 5. Sim racing. First of all, I think I just combined 2 words into one there, but whatever. iRacing. Some people have said they want to see more iRacing or whatever. I get this comment every single time I go like a week or 2 without uploading iRacing, which is why that section of this video before this portion existed. But it just comes down to, haven't been playing it. Why haven't I been playing it? Just because I haven't really been feeling like it. I've been playing other stuff. There's only so much time in the day. There's only so much time to play video games in the day, and that's that. Like, this isn't me saying, being one of those guys who's like, I quit iRacing or anything like that. I don't have a problem with iRacing. It doesn't really matter. I'm just playing something else right now. So, yeah. And obviously, you can apply the same type of logic to any other racing sim that's out there. Obviously, if I'm not playing the game or playing something else or whatever, obviously that has an effect. But you know, I'm basically saying right here, everything's going to carry on as normal, pretty much. It's just, you know, it is what it is. I like to have a party mix. I like to switch games. There's nothing wrong with that. Personally, I still don't understand why some people really want to see one sim and not another sim, or vice versa, because I don't really get it. You know, they're all racing sims. I mean, you probably like these games, or you like watching these videos because you like racing, or you like cars or something. In which case, why is one different than the other? Because they're the same thing, but they're different, but they're the same. I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty, wrapping things up here. The question that's become increasingly more common. Streaming. No, I don't stream. Why don't I stream? Because I just really don't care to. I actually got a speed upgrade from my ISP. They actually did some network maintenance across the whole board and raised their speeds everywhere, which was pretty decent to see for once. But so the connection is no longer as much of an issue. It's still a little bit of an issue, but that's also the reason why I've been able to run 1080p 60 FPS videos, because I can now upload it in the same time that it used to take me to do 720. But I don't upload, or I don't stream, and I don't really have any interest in doing it, because quite frankly, the way I do things, it doesn't really change anything. Plus the fact that if you're watching, you know, for example, one of my iRacing races, it's still live to you unless you were in that race, and if you were in that race, you weren't watching the stream, obviously. So I don't see any difference unless you're that guy who follows me around and checks my results page every 2 seconds or something silly like that. But yeah, I just don't see the huge attraction for the way I do things, and quite frankly, I'm kind of happy with the way things are, because I kind of get to do things more on my own terms and not have to do certain things when I don't want to do certain things, which is my cryptic way of saying sometimes it just gets a little too stressful. But alrighty, that's that. Under 10 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.
Nice work.